Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we've got loads to go over today as the known issues list has been updated, and one of them is so damn broken, it's crazy. We've also got to talk about the bugged cities, or are they bugged, the liberation effects that they have, and so much more towards them. We also have a pro tip with regards to the infested towers, and so much more. We're going to dive on in and give you guys all the information you need to know today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers with the most healthiest and effective energy drink option compared to those tinned alternatives we're all used to. Code CloudPlays at checkout via the link in the description, and we're doing a giveaway here on the channel, so keep an eye on the screen. There's going to be a random emoji that pops up. You guys need to pop that into the comment section, it'll enter you in. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what it is that's happening inside of Helldivers 2. So starting off, taking a look at the Galactic war map, you can see right now we have hold of all 5 planets inside of the major order. This is a big one with 6 days remaining on it, and there are currently defense campaigns on Crucible, Volterra, and Inari. Now, there are not main cities on every single one of them. As you can see right here, we are lacking the city, and that seems to be something that is causing quite a few players not to be playing on them. We can take a look at Crucible though, and we can see right here that we have got mega cities being held. Now, the way that these cities actually work is they work on a progressive meter. You can see that this planet has got 2. The main reason for that is on the left-hand side. You can see that there is a progression meter. Once you get past 33%, you will unlock the second mega city that you then have to dive onto. Progressing further will get you through to the 50%, 65%, and eventually 100% once we hold them all. This is pretty big, and I love the way that they've actually done this on an unlock procedure, as it means that we can just slowly but surely continue to unlock more mega cities on each segmented planet. Overall, though, it's really, really odd how it actually works, because we're still fighting on all of them, but yet we hold every single planet. I think we've got a bit more detail going in on that one in just a minute with regards to the Baskinator showing us exactly what's happening, but yeah, it's a weird one. Your personal order is to extract from 3 successful missions. Nice and easy indeed. And right now, we are going to be diving into the Terminated sector because, well, there is nowhere else to really go. The automatons still have their generated bot fighters, but that has gone down to a minuscule effect based on the factor of these mega cities finally coming into play. So what is it that's happening behind the scenes right now? The Helldivers 2 known issues list, as of 4 minutes ago at the point of recording, has been updated, and some of these are absolutely huge. Some of the things we already knew about with regards to the guided and unguided icons are on there, but we have 2 new ones added onto the listing. The stim pistol and quasar cannon are now missing some sound effects, which are quite minuscule and should not affect you as per se, but it may be quite annoying if you use these very often. They are going to be getting that one fixed, but overall it shouldn't affect your gameplay too much. The next one, though, is absolutely huge. The Terminids will not spawn on evacuate high-value assets in cities on difficulties 4 and lower. Now, this is hella broken, and when I say hella broken, we're going to pop up some gameplay and speed that mother trucker up, because it's not a joke. And yes, you can complete the mission by doing it this way. You literally have nothing around. It is just a basis of just waiting for time to actually pass. I was messing around with some of the CF troops and getting some cool shots for thumbnails, as of which you will see on this video right now, more than likely. But yeah, it's actually hilarious. They are completely broken on cities only. So fingers crossed they get that one fixed very soon. For those of you guys who are playing the lower levels, it may well get a little bit frustrating, so maybe just avoid those ones if you really can. Moving on though, the Baskinator made an announcement inside of the Discord earlier on this morning, stating to answer the bugged city question with regards to liberation rates. This is not a bug, but rather a feature. Liberating megacities does provide a boost to the liberation rates overall, meaning that the more cities we end up taking and holding, the more liberation rate we actually sustain from that one, meaning that actually as we go along and start continuing to get through the cities, the higher levels will not combat so difficultly, because we'll be able to defend them a lot easier, because the liberation rates per completion will obviously go up. Somebody then responded to this and states, I think the main question was, in defense campaigns like this, should a city we liberate stay liberated, or can we repeat the lib to continue gaining the giga lib boost? Like, is us capping them and then immediately flipping back to the intended behavior? Now, the response we got from that was that the feature will likely need some tweaking to feel best for the players in-game. I'll ask about this later if I can, though. So, yeah, there is going to be a few changes with regards to the mega cities and how they work in liberation rates. We knew that this sort of thing was going to happen, and that's absolutely fine. Not everything can come out 100% perfect all the time, and I actually agree that I quite like the fact that they're keeping it in there while they actually work on it. So yeah, fingers crossed they get that fixed soon, but it seems to be an interesting conversation to go forward with, to say the least. Let me know your guys' opinions on the liberation efforts based on the holds of these mega cities via the comment section below. I think it's a cool addition and a nice little feature. Something cool to add in, especially with those higher levels, such as the Crucible level 40 defense invasion right now. Next one, though, is coming from Reddit, and this one is a pro tip that I actually did not know about and is really, really intriguing to know, but I don't think it should be this easy. It states you can destroy infested towers with any range without the hell bomb. So as you can see in the video on screen, you just need to destroy the top part of the tower with any weapon that can destroy and damage a shrieker nest or spore tower. The nest collapses into the rest of the tower, makes this mission a breeze, then you can have fun bringing democracy to the rest of the bugs. Now, I actually think that they should fix this and make it harder to take out. I think that actually having the nuke is something that is needed, and it shouldn't be so easy to just take out with the Quasar Cannon and our recoilless rifle with a little bit of a shot of an eruptor at the end of it. It needs to be able to take more damage, therefore making it a viable choice to actually start doing. And we're going to take a look into something that we spoke about in our comment section, because this one was very interesting to me. Somebody put up on the Low Sodium Helldivers Reddit page stating, glad to see my beloved Peacemaker getting some attention in this latest update. And yes, it's extremely odd, because the Peacemaker is one of the OG weapons as far as the sidearms go. It may manage to get a massive increase in regards to magazine sizes, damage output, and durable damage, and that led to conversations about the P92 Warrant, which is a new pistol coming into the mix. They're likely thinking that the reason why the Peacemaker has been upgraded and buffed so damn much is because the P92 Warrant is going to be at about the same equivalent, if not a bit stronger, meaning that the original Peacemaker would be made completely redundant. For me, this makes a lot of sense, and actually the Warrant could be coming through and being a very, very good sidearm, to say the least. Let me know your opinions on that one, but that is coming out tomorrow. So make sure that you guys do remember the brand new War Bond launches tomorrow morning. Stay tuned to the channel, because as soon as it goes live, we are going to be running through everything inside of it, as we do manage to get them unlocked at the point of release. So I'm really intrigued to see where it goes, and hopefully you guys are too. Moving into your top comments, though, if you want to get involved with the next one, get down to the comment section and put something relevant, and the most top comments will go into this video. So, based on last video's top comments, there was a lot to speak about, one of which was an inevitable conversation I ended up having with a couple of subscribers, and hopefully this clears a few things up. This first one right here states, I love how right after you crash out, you basically got what you asked for. Now, no, that's not how game development works. It doesn't work on that basis at all. This would have been planned for quite some time. It just so seems that my crash out happened at probably the silliest time known to man, but we're going to get involved with that one in just a minute, as there's another comment coming up after this next one. This next one states right here, Eagle 1 has been promoted to the head Eagle, call sign Mama Bird. All the Eagle fighters are her chicks. She is still with us. Now, I love this, but I don't agree with it. I think that Eagle 1 is Eagle 1, and she has been engrossed into the lore for quite some time now. So for me personally, I think that they should really dive into this and put it back to Eagle 1, unless they are going to give some reasoning in the story lore as to why that's actually been changed. Let me know your opinions in the comment section, but I think a lot of people genuinely agreed with the factor that they want Eagle 1 to be Eagle 1. And moving into this final comment right here, this one was the top voted comment and was with regards to the inevitable crash out that we had just a couple of days ago now. It states, I'm not going to harp on you or the subject too much longer, because we're past it now. However, you got to do a better job at what you say, how you say things, and when you say things, because this update literally makes the rant video seem irrelevant and doesn't put you in good lighting. Just be patient with the devs. They know what they're doing at this stage of the game's life cycle. It's also good to take breaks if something frustrating you to a certain point. For now, though, I hope to see how things progress with the narrative in the game. And then there was an edit stating, if you don't have anything respectful to say to Cloud at this point, please refrain from responding. Now, I'm going to respond to this on the message itself with what it is that I actually said. Now, I reiterated this in stream as well, so this was something I said to you guys live on the channel, but it states right here, I projected my point entirely wrong. It wasn't professional in the slightest, and that I very much regret for sure. It was a crash out and something I shouldn't have let get the better of me, let alone lean into it for content. But I stand by the premise of the convo. Releasing new content that is large and removing it before some have even had time to beat it, be it a week or 4, is a bad model. It's one a few development companies do use, but it's a bad model all the same. But yes, I agree. The wording and the way that I said it was done extremely poorly and in poor taste, and I need to get better with regards to that. Hopefully that does clear up a few things that you guys were wondering about it. I don't agree with the way that I handled it, but I do agree with what I was trying to get at. I will always hold by my transparency and my honesty. It's about the only thing that we have as humans, if not anything else. With that being said, though, unfortunately, that's all we got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate all of your faces, but as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.